Good morning and welcome to Trans4mational Thursdays with Coach Ellis. This is the day where I talk about quotes, quips, and cruminisms. These are words and phrases that I've picked up over the years or I've developed myself. And this week we're doing Wisdom from Wakanda. Don't worry if you haven't seen the movie, we're not going to give spoilers. We just pulled a couple of lines out of the Black Panther movie that I thought were pretty salient, pretty important. So Trans4mational Thursdays, we talk about things about our design, our divine design, our purpose, our destiny, and our legacy. And there's one line in the movie that I thought was particularly important when it comes to transformation. So this line in the movies was given by the king's mother at a time where the king was struggling. And the king's mother said, "Remember who you are." Today's transformational thought is, remember who you are. So, Lady D, I thought what was important about this was she did not tell him to remind them who you are. She didn't tell them, Billy, to show them who you are. She spoke directly to him in the middle of his turmoil, in the midst of his test, right in the center of his fight. She spoke to him and said in a whisper, "Remember who you are." This is how we do transformation. This is how we are transformed. We're transformed not from the outside, but from the inside. Les Brown has talked about this idea of understanding who you are first. If you have greatness within you, then you must realize that inside of you, down in your knower, you must know. And this is how we get to a place, Patrick. This is how we get to a place, Pastor, where we can help people be their best. After all, what we're after is helping everybody be who God designed them to be. But it starts on the inside. Remember who you are. When I'm in the midst of an intense discussion, and they've got my dandruff up, they've got my blood pressure up, my hair is on fire, and I start acting and speaking in a way that's inconsistent with my character, a little voice inside me says, "Remember who you are." And then I come back to myself and I begin to respond the way I should respond, not with anger and vitriol, but with dignity and class. Whenever I'm challenged, for a moment, I may forget who I am and what I represent. And I'm reminded, remember who you are. If you're going to be at your place of greatness, you must remember who you are. Now, you may not like who you are deep down inside, and that's okay. So what we do, if we're not the people we think we should be, we work on us. We don't change the situations, circumstances, and conditions around us. We change the situations, circumstances, and conditions within us. And when we change, how we look at the world changes. When we change, how we respond to things that happen to us change. There was a wise man who once said, life is 1% what happens to you. It's 99% on how you respond to it. And how we respond to life is intrinsically about who we are. If you want to know who people are, watch them in times of turmoil and how they react or respond. This wisdom from Wakanda, remember who you are, goes to the core of understanding that you are better than your circumstances, that your promise is bigger than your problems. Who you are, as Les Brown would say, greatness is in you. What I will tell you, who you are real, you are relevant, empowered, authentic, and legacy leaving. Who you are. You cannot be who you are until you remember who you are. Our affirmation for today, for Trans4mational Thursday, is this: I will constantly work on being a better me. And if I am a better me, then who I am cannot help but to come out. The book of life says that which is in us flows out of us. So if I'm going to be a better person, and I am going to be, I will work on me to show the world who I am. I can show the world who I am if I remember who I am. Hey, I'm Coach Ellis. You can reach me with your comments and questions at coach@elliscrum.net. That's ELLISCRUM.net. Or catch me on Facebook at Coach Ellis. Until next Thursday, have a one-tabulous, transformational, authentic Thursday. God bless you. We'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.